And we're live.
We're live. Hi, I'm Sapphy.
And I'm Mystic.
And we're going to play the blueprints, and for once I might like a puzzle game? I don't know. It's possible.
We'll see.
So, yeah. New game, I'm assuming, Mystic?
Yes.
All right.
Hello, Scott.
Hey, Scott! Can you, there we go. New game. Holly leaf. Do holly leaves mean anything?
It's the Mount Holly estate.
Oh, duh. You mentioned that. But of course, we recorded that a while ago.
Yeah, just over a week ago.
Shh. Josh.
Evening, Arcane Flame.
Hey!
How can you both be number one? It doesn't make sense.
They're both number one in my heart, okay? In association with Raw Fury sounds like a music project that Tom York leads.
I'm sorry, Generally, you're number 3 according to YouTube.
YouTube.
But you're number 1 to us as well.
Yes, generally you are as well.
I, Herbert S. Sinclair of the Mount Holly Estate at Reddington, do publish and declare this instrument my last will and testament, and hereby revoke all wills and codicils heretofore made by me. I give and bequeath to my grandnephew, Simon P. Jones, son of my dear niece, Mary Matthew, all of my right, title, and interest in and to the house and land which I own near Mount Holly.
That's a house, all right.
The above provision and bequest is contingent on my aforementioned grandnephew discovering the location of the 46th room of my 45-room estate. The location of the room has been kept a secret from all the staff and servants of the manor, but I am confident that any heir worthy of the Sinclair legacy should have no trouble uncovering its whereabouts within a timely manner. Should my grandnephew fail to uncover this room or provide proof of his discovery to the executors of my will, then this gift shall lapse. In witness whereof I have hereunto set my hand this 18th day of March, 1993. Herbert S. Sinclair.
What a name.
Who's played this game? I know it's new, so probably not many people, but...
I kept calling it The Blueprints on socials, but it's just
Okay.
Blueprints. Sorry, guys.
How could you?
Look, and he's a kid still. Or it looks like he's still a kid. But you confirmed he's still a kid. And
You would think this was Earth. Yes, that's why I didn't know about any of the story until I started researching the story.
okay. So I am... Oh, do we just start searching? Simon, welcome to Mount Holly. You may not remember, but I have fond memories of your many visits here as a young boy, and I hope these rooms provide you with as much amusement as it did in those lost summer days. By this time you read this, I will assume you are fully aware of my last wishes and all the details of the bequest. Please do not mistake my intentions in giving you this challenge as a lack of confidence. I assure you, nothing could have been further from my mind when I chose you as my heir. With that said, there are a few ground rules of this commission covered in the fine print of my will that I feel I should bring to your attention. No tools or items may be brought onto the estate from the outside. Tools and items found on the estate may not be taken off the estate. You may not stay overnight. I don't suspect any of these stipulations should prove as an impediment for someone as resourceful as yourself, but it is very important to me that you start fresh each morning and not rely on the successes of the previous day. One final word of advice. Do not assume the rooms you find today will be the same rooms you will find tomorrow. These grounds have provided me a home for the last half-century, and even I am uncertain which room lies beyond any particular door. Your grandmother used to say, "Don't go where the path leads. Abandon the path and go where you want it to lead." With all my love and wishes, best of luck. Herbert S. Sinclair. Oh, there we go. And now we have this. The Mount Holly Blueprint. This will serve as a useful map and an inventory log during your adventure. You can do it by pressing tab. So if I press tab, I'm in the entrance hall. I can call it a day. 50, is that like how many rooms I can enter?
Yes, that is how many transitions you can do.
Okay. And the transition would also include backtracking?
Yes. And going outside is also a transition, just so you know.
That's good to know. Searching the estate could be exhausting. Each time you enter a room, you will lose 1 foot. That looks like feet. Hey, I posted about feet on my author.
No comments.
Mystic found it very, very punny, which was a cringe thing for him. When you no longer have any feet left, you will be too tired to continue searching the manor and must call it a day.
Which, again, feels very board gamey.
It is very board gamey. I mean, the way the blueprints look, it makes me feel like it's... And let's see, game references to cards. Obviously, these people like Gen Con. All right, I'm just gonna go. We're gonna do the straight ahead approach.
By going to the side.
Select a room to draft. Ooh. When you enter,
you are always entering through the bottom. Just keep that in mind.
Oh, the bottom of this.
Yeah.
So if I cross this way, okay, I understand. I think I will first do the hallway. Will the bedroom one come up again is my question.
But like pull up your blueprint. Okay, good. You did go straight ahead. I got turned around watching. I wasn't looking at the screen fully. My bad.
I literally announced it too. So that's where we came from. We don't want to go
doubted you,
back
Sapphy.
there.
I'm sorry.
How could you? Let's hear. Doors in the west wing are more likely to be locked. Oh. Doors in the west wing. So this way is west.
That way's east. I think.
No.
I'm sorry. I can't.
Okay, guys.
Okay, I can't look at chat and then look at your thing because I'm getting confused.
Guys, I can at least know north is on a map. If we're assuming this is north,
Yes.
never eat soggy waffles. You just do it clockwise. That's literally helped me with maps. As long as I know where north is, then I just do the acronym, the memory thingamadoob. So, this is west. I'm not gonna have Mystic like completely trip me up. Is there anything else? There's like no books or anything. Beautiful picture. A bridge. Okay. Flowers. Okay. I feel like there's gonna be other clues. Oh, see? It's random. Interesting.
It is pseudo random. You can kind of force it, but it's not easy.
Storeroom. Well, I would love to get some extra doohickeys.
No, take a look at your map though.
But
You can do it from here.
yeah.
So there are 2 squares on each side. So if you do the storeroom, you'll be blocking off anything.
That's this way.
Yeah. I mean, you'll be able to go around it.
Yeah. So the storeroom you want at the end.
Kind of. It's a dead end. That's all I'm trying to say. It's a dead end.
Yeah. Well, we could do a corridor here. Corridor is always left unlocked. Let's do a corridor. is a board game. Are they printing a board game? A lot of stuff getting packed up. A bat in the forest. Interesting. There's a hat here. Can I take the hat? No.
I wanted to take everything and look at everything like the Mist fan that I am.
Yes. Well, because everything that Cyan makes, I feel like that's the plan. But let me see if there's any clues as we continue forward. The Nook. Ooh. The Nook. The parlor. And the bedroom. I'm not going to need a bed. I'm going to wait till I'm halfway through before I would add a bedroom.
The bedroom is interesting to look what you get for it, though.
I know. That's why I'm saying I would wait till I'm halfway through.
It's not as beneficial as I thought. I put it near the beginning, and you only gain 1 for each time you go through, so you kind of just are stuck.
You are in the parlor. This box is empty. This box, the blue box, is true. You are in the parlor. I see now. That's a good puzzle. So, is there a key in here?
You got a different puzzle than I did.
Wind-up key, a component of the parlor game. Dear Herbert, it was a great honor receiving the invitation to dine at your estate with the old hams this past Thursday. If I'm being frank, it had been quite a while since we'd been seen in decent society, and we were beginning to worry that my wife's wit had lost its charm. I have no delusions that my company is rival to hers. If I can refresh your memory, we both spent much of the evening discussing our mutual love of games and puzzles, and I had mentioned to you a rather singular parlor game I had played some years back, involving 3 boxes of different colors. You had pressed me to write it with the particulars of this game when I found the time, and I have included with this letter all the details you will need to share with guests should you be inclined to play this confounding game. Always your friend, M. Lowry. There will always be at least 1 box which displays only true statements. There will always be at least 1 box which displays only false statements. Only 1 box has a prize within. The other 2 are always empty. So it's essentially you are in the parlor, and that's true. We are in the parlor, so that's definitely a true statement. The blue box is true, so then it's and then yeah. So then how do I use the thingamadoobs?
Click on it.
Click on this. Ah. So what do gems do for you?
You can use them to buy certain tiles, if I remember correctly.
Nice. It could
Or some. They're a form of currency. There's also coins as another form of currency.
Parlor. Okay. So we don't need to backtrack right now.
Right. Let's catch up on chat a second, though.
Sure.
In responding to generally talking about it's weird that they don't mention this is not Earth, Arcane says it might be a surprise to the player, but the protagonist is a native of this world. Maybe if the protagonist was isekai, there would make sense for a surprise reveal.
Yes, Mystic's favorite genre, the isekai.
Joanna says the organizer me wants to permanently fill out the schematic, which is kind of the opposite to the point of the game. If they make a board game of this, I will buy it. And there's some discussion of board game version. Scott says they are a fan of the music.
Music is pretty cool. There's a chess piece here that's decorative, and then there looks like that's a wood carved puzzle. I gave my dad something like that a couple years back for his birthday. Got it from Gen Con. And we have a thing of coal and a car. All right, what do we get? Do we want to backtrack yet? Let's see. Blueprint map. Tab. There we go. So, we could do, there's the closet. Actually, the bedroom would be, it only has the one end. Yeah, since the parlor only has one pathway, I don't think I want to do the closet. Trapped in the closet. I think the bedroom's the best item because it'll keep us walking. So let's do that. So we're going to start with a lot of feet. The trunk is locked.
You will find a key in a different area, usually. There might be one in here, but I've never seen one in the room with it.
It's worth checking. Lots of, and again, chess pieces. I wonder what that's about. I like the aesthetic of this game.
Early cell shading?
Yes. Ooh, what's this? Greetings from Reddington. Reddington. Oh, what does Reddington look like? Smushed. That's what it looks like to me.
Smushed.
That's what it looks like to me. Alright, there's no key in here. Down. Okay. Interesting.
TV7 says, my name is inebriated and I'm from Aloysius? I don't know that one.
Do we want another nook? I want den. Okay, I like looking at this. So the den, ooh, the den's wasted because you can't maximize the
You can't
doors.
maximize, but everything else will dead end.
Yeah, it will. But I also have gotten a lot of steps.
The nook will also give you a key.
Yeah.
The lavatory will give you nothing.
Yeah, it's just there. Yeah, no, let's go with the den.
You should be able to guess from the plot that we had that red cards don't do much for you.
Nope.
Or they are a detriment to you.
That's fair. That's a good idea. Oh yeah, but a key would be good.
Yeah, you have a chest you have to get. But yeah, this is essentially a dead end now. A lavatory is its own reward.
A journey noteworthy. As you continue on your adventure, you may want to consider getting something to scribble down your notes and observations. A pad, scrap of paper, or perhaps most fittingly, a journal will prove to be an invaluable tool you will not regret having beside you on your journey. Alright, so are you going to give me one?
Nope. This is old. This is kind of old school in that regard.
And that's locked.
Well, that's a wall.
I like how that's like, whoops, sorry. Key. Can't read the books. Chess pieces a rook. Interesting. So a pawn's been placed a lot, but I find it interesting that there's a rook here. Okay. Dun, 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 dun. All right. All right, if we got to backtrack, let's go to... Ooh, once again, I got +2 walking in here. Haha. But they will... they probably spread it around so that you're not going to have, like... use. It is definitely a board game. They give me different gems, and I expect them to have different... the colors to mean something different. Like they're rupees or something. Okay. So, pawns. There's a lot of pawns. And then we got our first rook, so that's interesting. I'm just noting that. Alright, so let's backtrack a bit. Corridor. And we are going to go... this way. So let's go through. What's going to give us the best potential? I feel like the den. You've drafted. Yeah. I don't think I'm ready for the observatory. I think I'm ready for the den. There we go. Oh, this is really nice. I like this. Can we get this clock, Mystic? Look at that. There's more ponds. Swans. Ooh, just random gem. Just hanging out. Thank you. All right.
Johnny says, I'm used to gems being premium currency. Yeah, in a lot of games.
So this den has a trunk. Noted. And we still have 46 moves. So that's good to know. Let's start by...
Generally is commenting on the preponderance of clocks in this room.
So unfortunately, we dead-end ourselves on this side, and we're more likely to have locked doors. So let's go down a pathway until the doors are locked. How about that? So the storeroom will be a dead end. You can't go past that room anyway, though, can you? Past the entrance hall?
Not south, yeah.
Yeah. So that's not... Yeah, the pantry... Security. Ooh.
That gives you a way... Well, doesn't help you that much, but...
It doesn't help me that much right now. View all inventory of items currently in the house. I have the one trunk here I haven't opened yet. But I won't need security if I do this. Pantry. I don't need to go back to the entrance hall, and I don't see a reason to go back to any of the rooms I just went to. So I think I'm going to go with the pantry and take the coins, even though it means... I don't have any coins yet, so yeah, I'm going to do the pantry for now. I may regret this choice. It's okay, guys. It's my first time playing. I feel like I'm doing pretty good, though. Honestly. As I've gotten older, I've appreciated board games more. Bridget, please pick up some more fruit before Friday, as we have just been informed that we may have an extra guest exploring the house next week. 50 steps should be more than enough, so I think an even spread would be ideal. 5 apples, 5 bananas, 5 oranges. The enclosed amount should cover expenses, but please bring back any change from the order and leave in the pantry. All right. And so we have coins now. I don't know what we can buy with coins just yet.
You need a commissary first.
Oh. Commissary, he says. Praying hands. And a crowbar. Okay. Timer. And, of course... Ooh! 3 steps! Man. This game is so kind right now. I don't trust it. Alright. Tea! Now, what kind of tea do we think it is? And we get to see the front of...
Generally, it says, let us all pray for a crowbar in our time of need.
Yes. And I placed it so that you can actually look out the window. That looks so nice. It is essential to check the map every time. Storeroom, closet, billiard room. Ooh. I feel like I have to do the billiard room. And not... I just...
Well, hear me out.
Hmm?
Storeroom gives you a key, a gem, and a coin.
I do have a key.
And you do have a path to that way above that room already through the den.
That is a very fair point. Okay, we're going to do storeroom. I did get 3 extra things, so backtracking won't be bad. And there is a treasure chest we need to open in the den. So,
TB7 says, when a game is generous, doom awaits. Arcane Flame says, may our savior Gordon Freeman save us.
Hey, look! There's the coin.
Joanna says, hopefully no one will be murdered with this candlestick in there.
No, I was just thinking about that, like blueprints, and then there was the corridor, and I saw a candlestick, and I avoided making the obvious joke. More pawns. More pawns.
We're all pawns.
We're all pawns.
And art.
It's an interesting study of fabric folds. Okay, I was playing Tears of the Kingdom earlier, and I immediately want to be like, all right, where's my sword to open these boxes? Okay, so we're going to backtrack to the den, which makes sense. It's a beautiful den. It's a lovely place to be. Use. Huh. A pair of ivory dice. While drafting, you may use to roll new floor plans. Interesting. And then we've got coins. We do not have a commissary yet.
No, but the dice are kind of worth it.
The dice are totally worth it.
All right, which way are you going?
Well, there's only one other way to go right now. So. Okay.
Oh.
Now.
Yeah. You may want to re-roll, actually.
Guest bedroom plus 10. Doesn't matter if it becomes a dead end. Patio. Yeah. Honestly, there's only one other way I could get through.
Do you have another way through?
No.
Yeah.
So I
you-
might, if I go with the chapel, it's the guaranteed way to get through.
Right.
And I have coins and no commissary, so kind of fine with it right now.
Okay.
I'll take the L. So it's interesting. So it looks like it's a bunch of angels.
Generally, it says tithed.
Dived. See some red jackets. It looks like they're okay.
A lot of red.
So this looks like that it was a maid. That is a chef. That is a farmer. That's a horse jockey. It's a chimney sweeper. And then is that another farmer? Essentially a gardener? So, that's interesting.
Talos Principle. Yeah, I gotta get that one going at some point.
This looks like there's a bit of a reverence thing going on to those who do work. I don't know if it's supposed to be a specific image behind that. Altar, just candles. Bishop! Oh, we didn't see that coming, guys. Oh.
Oh, that's interesting. I missed that when I was playing.
I wouldn't be surprised if it doesn't happen every time that you...
Scott points out there's Roman numerals on the stained glass as well.
Oh. Oh, and above there's a...
Angel.
But what kind of angel? Looks like a...
Looks like a warrior has a shield.
Yeah, a warrior with some sort. They're all female, too. So that is... 7, 5, 2, 3, 6, 4, 1. So 1. So a farmer, and then 2 is the cook.
I love it. They're not near each other. That's weird.
So like gardener? Yeah, it's interesting. It feels like it's part of a different puzzle.
Oh.
But I'm not going to worry about that just yet. I got this one door I can go through, and I have to hope I get more than just dead ends. Ooh, how does that work? Yes! That's what we want, guys. Alright. Alright. Well, luckily I was able to afford that room. That was crazy. So let's see, which way are we? We're here. We won't be able to get back this way to the Nook. But maybe if I go here, then I can hopefully get something that goes up, and if not, then I can backtrack. That's my plan. So, yeah, I'm gonna do that.
Johnny says that due to the stained glass with the Roman numerals and them being out of order, that they can see the need for a notebook now.
Yeah. So. Yeah. So are they just saying in general the player should have a notebook?
Yeah, it's very old school.
Okay.
If you go to like the Mist subreddit, you'll see people posting like, I just finished, here's my notes.
Oh my gosh. Okay. We don't want a closet or a lavatory. We do want a commissary though. And I will definitely spend a gem. A commissary on here makes it seem like, ooh, what's this? Oh, it's not on. I was excited. I was like, game within a game. Staff snows. Effective the first week of December, payroll for all live out and seasonal staff will be managed electronically. As your attendance will no longer be registered at morning roll call, it is doubly important that you do not fail to clock in and out at one of the electronic computer terminals on the estate. 2 of these terminals can be found at security, where the punch clock used to be, and in the laboratory. Any questions or concerns regarding this process should be directed, as always, to our house manager, Mrs. Babbage. Terminal password starts with an S. Interesting.
It's a weird password.
It's like a cake stand, cupcake stand, with stand without tie. The commissary will be closed day 12 to day 16. Sorry for any inconvenience. And then commissary, gems, salt shaker. What's a salt shaker do?
I think the sledgehammer breaks down a wall.
I'm here for that.
I don't know what the salt shaker does off the top of my head.
I'm gonna do the sledgehammer. Can
Padlocks
shatter.
on locked trunks. Sorry, my bad. Still useful.
That's still very useful. Oh, I can do that. And wait, hold on. And I'll get a salt shaker too, just for the sake of it. Whenever you eat food and gain a foot, gain an extra foot. Nice. Because it's delicious, that's why. All right, commissary. You did us. It worked out pretty well there. Let's see. Always gotta look. So spare room would just go through. Boudoir goes this way. The closet gives us 2 items, but I don't think there's any point in having a closet there. I'm gonna do the boudoir. Or do I want to do spare room? I'm gonna do the boudoir. It's just a gut feeling at this point. That's really no strategy there. There's shoes. More shoes. Can I see this picture? So that's a Christmas tree Whoa, somebody got a safe for Christmas? So there's a safe for Christmas. It's got a pad on it. Excuse me. I was just looking to see if there's anything else in this picture that I need to care about, but I don't think so. Wait. So I'm hovering over it to get it to play, and it's not playing.
Arcane Flame says, interesting, it's Babbage, and regarding a computer system, I don't understand that one. Wait, maybe I do. Babbage.
Babbage?
Early computer, I think.
Yep.
Scott says, Peter Gabriel approves your purchase. And Johnny says, last Christmas you gave me a safe, and the very next day it was still there because it's a friggin' safe.
Locked. Dead end.
Yeah, that happens.
Of course the boudoir's locked. Why wouldn't it be? Okay. Well, at least we're not completely gonna backtrack, and now we're gonna be losing a lot of... luckily it's only to here. Oops. So there's a guest bedroom, which would give us more steps, which doesn't do anything for us. You can draw new floor plans while drafting in this room. Ooh. I want to play around with that. That sounds good. So what does drafting look like? Does drafting mean when I bring us up?
I don't know. I couldn't figure this one out either.
Okay. This is very tricky. Out of walking with umbrellas and horses. It's very British. Hello, Sinclair. Drafting. Don't want to call it a day just yet. But let's see what we get. The observatory. Ooh. The observatory. The spare room. Oh. Interesting. So I could always pull something new if I wanted to in here. Huh. +1. What does this mean? The little star?
I don't know. I was just wondering that, actually.
Okay. Well, let's do the observatory. I have a gem. I could pay for it. So... can you look into it? Interesting. You would think you'd want it to be looking through. But then you have to lift it up. Oops, that's not what I wanted to do. It's probably... And it's not quite... Will I be able to look through this? Star. Oh. I don't know exactly what that means, everybody, but that's kind of cool. So the
Space.
space. All right.
We have to get back to Command and Conquer at some point, provided that Sapphy doesn't have a rant again.
Okay, let's see what makes the most sense. Passageway gives us 2 entrances. I'm going to do passageway. Two gems. Can I do that?
You have 5.
I'm going to do it, yeah. Okay. I want to go there in a minute, but I just want to make sure there's nothing else I can grab or read, because I totally rushed through this room. Oh. The Fixed Stars, The Stargazer's Companion to Constellations by Richard Witt. Burns Publishing. This book contains complete star base, a list of constellations and the observed effects to accompany them, depending on the number of stars that we can see in the sky on a given day. Different constellations of various sizes may be visible, sometimes more than one on a single day. This book is all based for astronomy will help you. I'm not going to read through all of this. It's already 9:43. North Star, 1 gold. The Twins, 2 trunks have been added to the entrance hall. Ooh, that's a good one. The Slice, 3 steps. Demindus Miter, 1 gem. The Southern Cross, rooms with 4 doors are more common today. Farmer's Apple, apples are extra delicious. Clav is the key, +1 key. Diamond Major, +5 gems. Draxus the Dead, Deadhead rooms are more common today. The Sale, everything is 50% off. Floralis, Bloom of the Sky, green rooms are more likely to contain special flowers today. What kind of special flowers? Okay, that's interesting. Well, I'm glad I read that, so we know what that's all about. And that definitely looks a lot like Earth, but it's definitely not Earth. And the planet situation here, I don't think is necessarily Earth. All right, we're at 37. That we can't go, so we can either go north or we can go... Well, I think we want to go more east because that way we can have less chances of locked doors. Wah wah. That's unfortunate. Rumpus room? Wow. The gem requirements are getting high. So the Rumpus room only requires, in the office, earn money and spread. I think I'm going to do the Rumpus room for now. Hope for the best.
Sapphy has definitely gotten farther north than I did.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, this is such a... Oh my god. It's from that Tom Hanks... What is it? Big? There we go. I guess they're betting over backgammon. You know what? Yes, I will insert a coin. Doing it for the lulz.
Get to do something. Click the button or something. Oh, nope.
as it was foretold. I am awakened at the sound of a dropping coin. You find yourself face to face with the great Alzara,
I'm sorry, what?
and I suspect you wish me to look into your future. The image is becoming clear. I see a boy standing on a shore of white sand. He is looking for something he was told he would not find. I see a black cat tied to a red flag. I hear the wind blowing, but the flag does not stir. I see a door marked by a rogue moon. A door that is always locked, yet has no key. It is the door you have been searching for, yet will not find. A lost room beyond the dark waters. What you have heard here has been foreseen by the great Alzara. Until the dawn of the following day, I will have nothing more to say.
Mystic, did you know that was going to happen?
No.
How far did you get into this game? What the
You have gotten further than I did
What?
in terms of the variety of rooms. I also explored outside the house. Like, it counts as a room and there's like sub rooms there, but I was outside the house.
Lockpick kit. We'll occasionally be able to unlock some normal doors. Ah, we have a backup. Oh, man. Can I play this? There's always this insinuation of like it wants you to play music, but it's not going to play music. Interesting. They've had their tea, got their sody pop. Please tell me what fish this. Can you tell me what kind of fish this is? No. I did not realize that out. Oh, the door is locked. You know what? I'm not going to try on this one. I've got some rooms. Okay, I'm going to go. So I have to go. If I go to the rumpus room, I go back to the boudoir. So that'd be 1, 2, 3, 4. 35. We'll be at 31. If it works, we can still come back and still have at least 20 something. Okay. All right. That door's locked too. Let's go back towards the boudoir though. Or do I want to do... No, I might as well do the passageway. Do I keep that? Lockpick?
Yeah, it's there.
Okay. Now we go to the boudoir. Oops. At least I don't have to go back to the chapel. Lucky me. Man. What was the last one where the door was locked? There was one more where there was a locked door, wasn't there, Mystic? The rumpus room itself.
Mm-hmm.
So you go back. that was a bit of a waste. I should have done that one first, but it's okay. At least I don't have to. 20. At least I'm not like desperate right now. Well, actually, I kind of am. Alright, let's try the lockpick. Don't seem to be able to pick this lock. Alright. So, Rumpus Room's locked. Passageway's locked. Boudoir is locked. There is no other way to keep continuing today, is there?
Call it a day.
Call it a day. Valiant effort, though. Wait to find the rooms of the estate as your current inventory. Your current inventory will have been reset. That's fair.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's nothing else I can do with what I have?
Nope.
Does that mean I also get rid of my reroll?
Yes,
Yeah.
I believe.
Yeah, well, there's no way I can use it, so that's fine. Call it.
I went to like 4 days in mine, so the fact that you only went through one so far.
18, rank reached 6. Steps taken 36. Items found 2. He's camping outside. This poor guy. Inherited a whole thing. Okay. Save and continue. This is fun. This is dangerously fun, Mystic. Day 2. So how many days do you get?
I don't remember. If you want, you can go outside and explore outside.
Let's do that very briefly. So that does count as a room, though.
Mm-hmm.
So we have this. We have this beautiful view in the mountains. We're very isolated with this crazy looking house, which makes sense. We tend to do a lot of family drama in crazy looking houses. Oh, and I see.
The craziest being What Remains of Edith Finch, let's be honest.
Yes.
Oh, maybe I guess Mist, if you want to count.
Oh. Little buddy apparently is up and dreaming. That's locked. Little buddy's been having some intense dreams around this time at night. So I would not surprise that he suddenly got up. But this is like the first time in months he's gotten up. I'm sorry I won't be able to see the chat as I'm going through, but we're going to walk through. Yeah, this is 48. That's what I thought. It's worth a try to like see like what's going on here if you're looking more for a bit of a lore thing. And we're not going to finish the game today. Ooh. It's over here. Hey, look, it's your campground. So this is where you're camping. So you're not that far while you're trying to... The apple tree's out of reach. That's locked. Huh. So you could probably use that later and then get like a bunch of apples. Interesting. Can I walk? Can I hop through this way? Ooh, there's a secret area. I'm not gonna go in there, but that looks interesting. I think I'm gonna... Let's head back and let's go inside and get back to the actual game itself. Ooh, but what's here? Private drive. That counts as a room. Can I get through? No. Well, we've wasted 4 rooms, 5 rooms, 3, wow, more. We'll be down to about 40 when we get in there. But honestly, the way the game's going, we're at the grounds again. We'll see. Maybe we'll get some nice passageways. So let's start here. That's right, we already read that. I just want to make sure nothing changed. And let's just start with here. So, ooh, that is the perfect place for the den. So we're going to do it. And we'll gain a gem. This works out great. So we got a gem. Yes, and we lost all our coins and everything too. This one does not seem to have a trunk. Ooh, this is empty. Nothing on the shelves here, nothing to read. We still have our pawn, not a rook. That's probably the ranking of the room, right? So, let's try to go this way where the doors are less likely to... Oh, man. The hallway is a good choice, too. The hallway, because if you do the chapel, it only goes up. I like the hallway. Right now, I'm trying to just give myself options. So we can go down if we need to. Later. Ooh, what's this say? Doors in the West Wing are likely to be locked. That's right. Thank you, hallway, for the reminder. Alright. Probably want to do a pantry. That's going to be the best. That's going to be the best bang for my buck right now. I want to see something though. Yep, that's what I thought. And so there's... Okay. That's fine with me. Oh my gosh. Apple. No salt, but, you know. There we go. Anything else? Can we go up this ladder? No. Rank 2 pantry. No, we want this. Corridor is always left unlocked. There's a spare room. We want to keep going up. I'm gonna say, or we get the nook. We don't have anything we need a key for yet. We would just have a key, just to have a key. And that might not be unlocked. If we go, let's just do the corridor. I'm gonna go with my gut right now. Make sure there's anything in this one. It's a rank 3 corridor. Okay. I'm basically waiting to see when Mystic gets back. See how little Buddy went. Let's see. Okay. So. Ooh, that's probably a good idea. Oh, that's a great idea! I'm so excited. What's a breaker? I don't know what a breaker box does, but this is the best. And I have a gem. I could do it. I could do it. Yes. Let's look into this room. Let's see if there's anything else. Ooh, the ampersand highlighted. Oh, that's... So it's hills this way. Okay. So that's interesting. So the picture we saw was technically... Okay. Does have a lot of light being on this side of the house. I should... Can you use the phone? No. It's interesting. Let's see. Can we get through? No. So that is locked. Let's see what this gives us. Oh, not the lavatory. I'm gonna redraw floor plans. Nook brings us back down. Nursery's a dead end. Storeroom's a dead end. But we do have a winning thing for the den. Okay. Okay. I don't have any gems. All right, let me use the Nook. Noteworthy. Thank you for the key. Mystic, you've returned. I did very well for my first draw. Let me show you. I got the den.
Nice.
So I basically have been trying to play around with this and see, you know, what makes the most sense. This will probably just, I'll just do whatever better dead end thing is here unless it does something miraculous here. Yeah, that's right. Okay, never mind.
I think Sapphy likes this game.
I do like this game. It's a puzzle game I like. It's got weird talking Romani stereotypes and glass cages.
What?
Rook. Interesting. So I guess
Same
that's
rook
based
you
on
saw last time.
I'm wondering if it's based on the rank of the room, though. Okay. So let's look at this. Kitchen would not open up to anything. And I don't have a lot of money. Closet gives me 2 items. Storefront gives me another key, a gem, and coins. Two items or the key, the gem, and the key, gem, and the money. Let's do, we have not done the closet before, and we have another place where we can do safe dead end, so let's do this. What? Trapped in the closet. So we've got a gem and another key. That's funny. Very fancy. All right, now we backtrack and see how we can make this work for us. 'Cause this is the one that's locked. Yes, use a key. Wait, hold on. Totally forgot the keys were for that. Okay. Guys, I'm having way too much fun with this. A bedroom with a throughway is actually a great idea. Yes, let's do that. This is a beautiful little bedroom. Look at that. Ooh. A small coin purse. Each time you collect 3 coins, earn an additional 1 coin in interest. Nice. Little top hat. Rank 5 room. Lucky me. Oh, paper crane. So cute. Pawn. Look out. We explored outside while you were gone, Mystic. Just want to make sure there's nothing else there. Okay, that makes sense.
Is there a
Nothing-
chest at the foot of the bed?
No.
Okay.
It's just a bench. Okay. Oh, man.
Spare room.
Yeah, spare room gives me an opportunity to go back up top. There are better places for me to have a beneficial dead end if I want it. So, there we go. Spare room. That makes sense. Off of a bedroom is a spare room. That makes perfect sense.
Don't try to make it make sense. It makes the game impossible. So I put a lavatory off of a bedroom, and then I realized that was dumb.
Oh my gosh.
They really don't want you to go for very far, do they?
Oh man, and that's how it would work. Utility crop. What does the breaker room do? What does that do? Do you know?
Nope. It is also a dead end.
I know it's also a dead end, but do I want to keep going that way? I'm going to make it harder for me to backtrack, but you know what? Why not? Let's do it. Take my coin.
Well, maybe there'll be more coins for you to grab.
There's a gem.
That works.
Okay. Are these in the same order? They are in the same order as before.
Okay.
So, I was just curious to see if whatever this is. So, which way should I go? Okay, we'll try the let's try the east wing for a bit. Yeah, that's where I'm going. +1 star for each time you've drafted observatory. The parlor.
If you want to keep going up, you gotta do the observatory.
Yeah.
Because you are otherwise locked.
Jeez, and I have a key, so we can make it work. Yeah, because I only have one more I can go over that way. Right? So at that point, then that's a mission. Yeah. I get it. Give myself at least 2 chances. The twins. A pair of chests has been added to the entrance hall. Nice. Let's keep looking around. We see the book we read from before. I always like seeing. Oh.
Now, the fact that the second day you get star 2, this is your second observatory built, would imply that once you get 20 observatories, you have that detrimental constellation.
Yeah. Just making sure there wasn't anything I was supposed to be getting over here. Let's see.
Sapphy's better at this game than I am, which is saying something.
You did point out the observatory I should try to get up. Use the key. At least I have it. leads to a room of a color of your choice. Breaker box, the dead end, or the passage. Oh, the passageway is a gem requirement. Can't meet. A room of the color of my choice.
Go for it. It'll get you up more too.
Yeah.
Oh, you picked the book color.
Oh, the Halls of Holly, green thumb. We haven't had a green one yet, have we? Let's do a green one. All right, backtracking it is. All right, let's see. How far do I should go? I want to go.
Back to the chapel in south, right?
Why?
You
If I
have to-
could go to the den,
That's a lot more backtracking. You only have.
but then if I go to the hallway, I can go this way, and then I can get a dead end that'll give me something first, and then I can go through the den, right?
It is also 10:13, just so you know.
I'm addicted, Mystic. This is bad.
This is on the Lore Together account, by the way. So if you wanted to play this on your account, you have to start over.
Well, I mean, that's par for the course for this game. Also, yeah, I gotta pass through the chapel anyway, though. Okay. That's unfortunate. Let's do the chapel. Let's go back to the chapel then. Oh my gosh, this is so sad. The observatory being by the chapel is just... Okay, so we want to be able to go... Okay, I know what I'm gonna do next. Because if I can't go that way, if I can't go around the observatory, potentially, it's useless to me. So, guest bedroom it is. Fantastic. What's this? Draw floor plans leading north more frequently. Nice. Okay. Anything else? Ooh, what's in here? Sinclair, just wanted to write a quick note thanking you for the weekend. I had a thrilling time on the hunt with Lord Evanson, whose peculiar personality somewhat made up for your own absence. I also got to appreciate your new game in the billiard room. It's been ages since I've seen a billiard room in your house. It was beginning to suspect you retired the floor plan. It was well worth the wait, though, as I always enjoy your mathematical puzzles and appreciated that I didn't need to know the rules of darts to play a variation. Hope your health improves shortly. That's interesting. Mathematical puzzles in the billiard room. Alright, let's see if there's anything else that we need to... There's a basketball. Didn't expect that. Boat. Alright, so we have 10. I'm gonna have to backtrack again. But we will not be coming back this way, so... Yeah, I know. I have to go through the spare room, right? Yes. Spare room. Then the bedroom. That works out in my favor. Drawing room, corridor, pantry. Yeah, that's right. Corridor, entry. Hallway. Which, do I want to see if I can get an extra cool room off the hallway first before I go into the den? I think so. Because I didn't waste as many rooms as I thought I could. Keys for sale. Well, let's get the lavatory out of the way or else it's going to keep coming up. Why not? It's not even kept well. Dang it. All right. Well, it was worth a try. Lesson learned. Okay, I need something that's gonna take me that way. Passageway is probably best for now.
But
That's right. Parlor's probably best for now. Ugh. Is it the same puzzle? It's a rank 2. Yeah, it looks like it's the same puzzle. Yeah, that's the same one. Component of the parlor game. Okay, so let's see what the puzzle is now. The gems are not in the white box. The gems are not in this box. The gems are in this box. So the gems are not in the white box. The gems are not in the white box. The gems are not in this box. The gems are in this box. Oh, guys. So the gems are not in the white box. The gems are not in this box. Oh. How did I do that? Okay, well, that sucks. I thought it made sense because it was like the gems are not in the white box. The gems are not in this box. Because 2 of them are telling the truth, right? Unless it's a different one every time. You know what?
Ew.
Darkroom gets me up. Security would not give me another opportunity. Darkroom gives me 2 ways to go up. Okay. Okay. I'm just figuring out how I'm going to do this, guys. This is why you need a notebook.
If you have a breaker box, you can turn the lights on in the dark room, apparently.
Oh, wow. Good to know. Mystic, give me a piece of paper I can draw on. I see a lot of paper on his desk, and I just don't know. Okay. So.
What? Welcome to our new cozy stream, apparently.
Are you irritated?
I'm just tired. I'm feeling tired.
I'm feeling tired. Okay. I was wondering. I'm like, Mystic usually is excited when I get really into a game. So, if we have the parlor here and the parlor, and we're entering south into the dark room. Dark room. So we have an entrance here that we want to go like this. We want to be able to turn this way. And then we want, if we go this way, I'm going to go that way. Okay. Okay. This gives me the best directional options, but also I can always at least know where the parlor is. So I want to be able to turn.
That's what it meant. I was waiting for you to realize that. Sappy's face is aghast right now.
I've made a grave mistake. Okay, it doesn't matter if it's a 50-50 chance of something that's even something I'd want. Let's do it.
Oh.
Okay, it's a dead end.
But you get 3 gems, and you have 1 more door in the darkroom to work with.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Arcane Flame says, I think we have Sapphy's Game of the Year. And Scott says, I mean, I'm down for this, an emergency stream rotation if stuff crashes again.
Okay, great. I think it works better than Papers, Please, honestly. Ah!
Ooh, gem requirements you can pick.
Okay, we might as well do the gem requirement. Why not? Oh, it's another dead end though. Oh darn,
You're locked out.
We are locked out.
Unless this room has a key in it. It did cost you a gem to get.
It's worth taking a look, right? Gives me or a lockpick even. No.
What?
All of your gems with all of your coins. All of your keys with all your gems. It's all, but it costs money.
Yeah. That's interesting though.
That's really cool. So that's the point of it, is that you should have the money for it. I don't think I would have had a better chance, honestly.
No.
Oh, man. Guys, I think I still made the right choice, but... Because the den, yeah, there's not much else
Yeah,
to
you're
do.
you're blocked off now from getting up unless you find a key.
Unless
So.
I would have find a key. I don't...
And then you have to go all the way back up to the secret passage.
Yeah. Had to be on the east wing, huh? Oh.
So, if you found the security room,
Yeah.
you would have found out that red notes are false.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
But it ended up being true for the stream.
Yeah.
So
Or at least the red, that could be per that game. I don't know for sure.
so I manifested it at least. Oh man, that is
Call it a day, and then
such
we'll
a-
call it a stream.
Yeah. Call it. Man, guys, thanks for sticking with me. That's a game, man. That's actually really fun.
Another charming cottage.
Steps taken 38, items found 2. New rooms 8. Yeah. I really like it. I really like it. It's frustrating as all heck.
So,
Yeah.
anyway, thank you guys for watching.
Thanks so much, guys.
Next week we'll be doing more blueprints. No, next week is Mass Effect.
Unless Mass Effect
No,
crashes.
don't jinx it.
It will not jinx it. I'm not superstitious like that. Except for when it's in the rules of the game and I get notes that say that. So yeah, keep that in mind. I'm trying to keep our stream schedule up on Instagram more these days, so you'll see that I recently posted September's. If you're curious, it's the usual pattern, so it shouldn't be too crazy. But I figured it also helps us plan ahead for holidays or if one of us has something going on, things like that.
Yeah. And starting next week, Wednesdays and Fridays, we should have Let's Plays going up for patrons for Cyberpunk and Jade Empire again.
Yeah.
So not tomorrow, unfortunately, for Jade Empire, but starting next week on Friday for Jade Empire.
Mystic is figuring out his new schedule with little buddies back in school time. So thanks so much for joining us, guys. Oh man, what a wild ride. That dark room really tripped me up. I think it was still the better option, honestly.
Yeah.
I didn't have a redraw. So, all right.
Thank you all again.
Thanks
we'll catch
so much.
you next week.
Catch you next week. Bye.
Bye.